All right. Welcome to the first live stream. I'm DJ Jason Hooper with We Are Pro DJs. And today I'm going to be talking about something that you guys can do to grow your business and create more work than you can handle. And it's super easy, it's free. There's no paid promotion, there's no slimy, icky sales tactics. And if you do everything right on the front end, it's something that is really easy to do. And I'm talking about collecting reviews. If you're not taking time to collect reviews, um, you really need to start doing that. And so I'm going to give you three reasons today why it's important to collect reviews, and then a couple of reasons or a couple of um, strategies to collect them more easily. I think some people get hung up on the ask in collecting a review, or they just think that their clients are going to do it. Um, we'll get into that though a little bit later. So if you don't know me, or you're just stopping by this channel, you're just stopping by this live stream, or you're catching this replay, my name is DJ Jason Hooper, and I've been DJing weddings and private events here in the Pacific Northwest since 2013. It is a side business of mine, but I've been able to grow it to a point at which um, I can either really hustle and make it full time, or I can keep it as a really awesome gig to earn extra income. But the strategies and I guess the tips and the stuff that I want to talk about, or what I'm about, is to just help fellow DJs figure out ways to make their DJ business more profitable. So I'm not talking about necessarily cranking it up to full time if you don't want to do that, but I think that there's certainly ways that you can do that, and I'm here to help with whatever you need. So um, yeah, so that's a little bit about me, and I really enjoy DJing, and I really enjoy helping. So I thought if I could blend the two together with this channel, um, hopefully people will find value in that, and then we'll be able to, grow together, start a community of like-minded DJs that want to help each other. So, give me 1 second here. I'm going to adjust my monitors. I hope that they're not feeding back. There we go. So anyway, so if you are here watching, it looks like I might have one or two people. Drop me a comment in the chat. Say hello. Tell me who you are, where you're from, what you're doing. Um, we are talking about collecting reviews today as a DJ and why that's so important for your business and how it can help you grow. I'm going to give you three reasons. And the first reason for um, collecting reviews is to provide social proof to your clients or to your potential clients that um, you actually deliver the products and the services that you claim you do through whatever marketing that you're doing, whether it's on social media, whether it's on your website. Um, Posting reviews gives a this level of confidence to your potential clients, because your previous clients are already saying, "Hey, look, this guy's solid. He rocked my wedding. He rocked my event. He did this. He did that." And we would no doubt have no hesitations in referring him to anybody else. Um, Customers, and you know this because you shop on Amazon, you shop on many places around the world, or I'm sorry, around the web. And the first thing you do is look at reviews, because you want to make sure that you're investing your money wisely into something that doesn't suck and something that's not going to break, something that delivers what it claims to deliver. So your reviews are just in essence really um, a extrapolation of that. I mean, your customers are going to be spending a lot more money normally than they would be doing on Amazon, and so they want to know that that they're not going to regret it, that it's going to be not going to be a bad decision on their part. So having those reviews on your website, on your social media, they really will help generate more leads, and not just more leads, but clients that have already done their research, and they're just needing to meet you and kind of see what you're about, but they're pretty much going to be feeling really confident about buying your services. Whether it's a wedding, or whether you do private events, or whether even you work in a club or a bar, um, having reviews for people that you work with in in those industries and those places are great too. And we can explore ways to how that might, how, I guess, how you could collect those and how you could display those for potential clients. So the second reason why collecting reviews is important as a DJ is it gives feedback. It gives you almost immediate feedback on how you did. And if you did a good job, you're going to know because your clients are going to tell you. They're going to tell not just you, they're going to tell the world. They're going to tell anybody that's going to come along and read that. You did a good job. And so it does a couple of things for you. It allows you to see where you can improve if there's anything that they critiqued you on. And it's also going to give you a big confidence boost because, and I don't want you to get egotistical or think that you're the shit or whatever, but um, you you will start to feel confident that you are, what you say you are. There's the imposter syndrome can creep in, especially for me, where I start thinking, man, am I really I think I am, or am I the DJ that I'm portraying on my website or on Instagram or Facebook? And when you get that validation from clients because they're telling you in the review, you get a confidence boost, and it gives you a little bit more um, energy. It energizes you to do what you're doing and pump it up. And so, it gives you the feedback. And hold on, let me check my notes here, make sure I'm not missing anything on this point. And the second thing it does related to feedback is it helps the customer, um, helps your clients realize that you're still committed to their satisfaction. If they happen to connect with you or leave a review that's not so great, or something critiquing you, you can take the steps to remedy that. Maybe in exchange for an amended review, or just that the fact that they would recommend you altogether. So it gives you the chance to follow up and still provide value to your clients even after the event. You're not wondering, hey man, I wonder if I did a good job. I wonder if they like that. Was it good for them? Did they enjoy themselves? Did their guests enjoy themselves? Well, I wonder if there's anything I could have done better. The review gives you the chance to get that right away. And the sooner you know those things, the sooner you can adjust and do things differently, or learn from that. Or if it rocks, you got 5 stars, then you get the confidence to be like, yeah, I can do this, and I can do this well. And the next customers are going to be better off for it. The next clients are going to be better off for it. So the third um, the third reason collecting reviews are super important are, let me check my notes here. Um, for future business, and this has kind of been the theme throughout this stream so far, is uh, there's, according to investpro.com, um, word of mouth marketing accounts for, wait, word of mouth. Let me read this because I'm not good at not good at memorizing it. So word of mouth marketing drives $6 trillion in annual consumer spending habits. 6 trillion, that's with the T. And word of mouth marketing also accounts for 13% of that $6 trillion in customer sales. So that's a huge number. And um, word of mouth marketing, the impressions from that also, it drives 5 times more revenue than paid advertising. So what does that mean? That means there's an immense amount of value to word of mouth marketing. So your reviews are worth a lot of money in real world terms. So people are way more comfortable to spend money or go with a service when they hear from their friend, family, or even a stranger on weddingwire.com that you do a good job. So there's a lot of money in word of mouth reviews, and if you're not collecting them, you're leaving it on the table, and you're probably spending money on Facebook ads or Instagram ads, or Google AdWords, or wherever you're spending money. If you're doing any marketing at all, you could be not spending that money and getting way more for your no bucks in terms of getting those reviews. So It requires a little bit of effort, but it's actually really easy. And so now we're going to talk about how you can go about um, collecting reviews, or actually what's a strategy for getting your clients to do it. Because if you think about it, I bet most of us don't, we don't jump at the chance to hop on Amazon after we buy something and leave a review, right? Oftentimes we might get an email from whoever sold it, on this, whatever store it came from, or whoever the manufacturer is. Um, we might leave a review then. I mean, some people might just really want to leave feedback and reviews, but you almost kind of forget about it and you kind of have to be prompted. And maybe the best case scenario is the experience was so good that you can't to tell the world about it. And there are times when that's the case, but probably not often. Where you think about, I should leave a review. It's really important to the manufacturer, to whatever. So there are three things that you can do to work on getting your clients to leave reviews for you. The first thing that you can do is to, first of all, right off the bat, make sure that you're working with your ideal clients. Make sure that your promotional effort, or your advertising effort, or your presence on social media, that it's all aimed at your ideal client. So who do you want to work with? For me, I work with um, potentially, actually, my ideal client is brides from 25 to 40, college educated. They could be small town, they could be from the city. So there's a demographic there that I'm targeting, and um, I try to find those brides with my marketing, and part of that is word of mouth. So these reviews are going to collect more business, and the business is going to be from the brides that I want to work with, or the couples I want to work with in terms of weddings. So um, really target your efforts on social media or on your website. Design it to be for that ideal client for you. Design it to picture yourself as that client. What would you want to see when you're looking at, your DJ's Instagram or your DJ's website? Don't make it about you, or don't display or project yourself to be something that you're not, or even worse, something below where you could be. Don't, for example, if you want to do high end weddings or you want to do high end events, don't be posting a lot of gig logs or pictures of backyard barbecues, right? You're not going to attract the right type of client. So where am I going with this? The ideal client for you is going to be more likely to leave you the review because you're going to be a better fit. You work with that bride, that couple, or that coordinator, or whoever, and they're going to want to be working with you. You guys are a good fit. So start there. And going in, step number two for how to collect reviews is you need to foster that relationship with your client right off the bat, from the first communication. Even before that, like I said, it goes into finding your ideal client and kind of marketing towards that person. Once you get that inquiry, once you get that phone call, once you get that DM, hit them with the best that you've got. Customer service, your voice, the tone in which you reply, the time it takes you to reply. All those things really go a long ways in fostering and caring for that relationship all the way through to the end. So those experiences are going to leave an impression with your clients. They're going to be like, man, I can't believe he responded in like 5 minutes, or I can't believe that, he offered to, grab coffee and meet and talk about our events, or I can't believe he asked me, you know, where we're from and what my favorite music is, or what year did I graduate? Like all these things, all these little things that for you might just be pragmatic in terms of collecting information so you know what you're working with. For them, it's, wow, this vendor, this DJ, this person really cares about me and my event. And of course you do. um, but you projecting that out goes a long ways to nurturing the relationship. Now, on the day of, or when you're doing weddings, if you do weddings like I do, I'm just going above and beyond. I'm being everything they need me to be and more. I'm not putting myself out in terms of, straying away from DJing, but I am definitely providing more services than they signed up for. And it's just stuff that I do to be kind and to be helpful and to take stress off them. But that translates to, in their mind, this super positive, super awesome image of you that they're really going to be excited to tell people about. So foster your relationships with your clients, your ideal clients, from the first contact all the way through. Follow up with them at the end of your event. If it's a wedding for me, I like to just, shake a hand, give a hug. I guess coronavirus is putting it into that type of thing for right now. But I'll definitely talk to them, ask them how it went, ask them if there's anything that that I could have done a little bit better. Actually, I don't really ask them if there's anything I could be doing better. I don't want to put that negative note in their mind at the end of their, the end of their wedding day. Um, but I definitely asked them how it went and if they had a good time, if their guests had a good time. And I'd let them know that, hey, if there's anything that you still need, I'm going to be around here unpacking or packing up for an hour. And I'm also available, of course. Just get a hold of me if there's anything else you need. Um, I don't even really leave the review. I don't even drop the review hint then. Oftentimes, when I'm at the end of this transaction, at the end of the gig, I am. I'll send them an email, maybe, so the wedding's on Saturday. I'll send them an email sometime the next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just thanking them again for choosing me as their DJ and wishing them well, congratulations. And then, hey, if you don't mind, would you mind leaving me a review on, for me, I get them on weddingwire.com. They really help me out. They really ease potential clients' concerns. They go a long way for me, and I really appreciate them. So, would you mind doing that? And if you've done everything right, you've found your ideal client, you've nurtured that relationship from the point of contact all the way through the wedding, and you've just rocked it, you've provided more value than they can even fathom. They're going to be stoked to do that. Of course, they're going to take 2 seconds and you're going to send them a link. So all they got to do is click on it, and it's going to take them to, on Wedding Wire, it's like a 5 or 10 questionnaire that they fill out. And they can just do that and they can leave you some kind words, but what you're going to find is they're going to leave you like a paragraph of singing your praises. I can't believe that my wedding DJ did this for us. I can't believe he, let all the guests know what was going on all the time. Asked me, if, need some water, or he asked if there's anything that I could grab for the wedding party, or he told the wedding party where to go. Like, all these little things that you're just doing part to help you do your job, they translate to a lot of value. And this is value that they didn't pay for necessarily. They didn't advertise this. You're not selling this service, but all these little things are going to really come out in your review. And those are the things that are going to not only ease fears of future clients, potential clients, they're going to make them excited to get a hold of you. You're going to be their number one. They're going to be waiting to hear back from you to see their dates available. So it is a really worthwhile for you DJs, no matter what type of gig you do. I'm speaking specifically to weddings, but it's really important to collect reviews. They're worth a lot in terms of money and in terms of business. And that's not the satisfaction for me, the money portion. Obviously, we run businesses, so we need to be profitable and make money, but they're worth a lot. They give you confidence. They can drive more profit. They are something that you can show off super proudly on your social media, on your website. And like I said, they just help generate business. They help keep your gig going, keep your confidence up. You can get better. You can do, maybe higher paying gigs. You can work with a more ideal client. All of these things. So I really hope that you guys. I'm really passionate about reviews. I'm passionate about DJing and the wedding DJ business and weddings in general. But I really have come to realize the power of reviews, and I hope that is coming across, and I hope that you guys will start collecting reviews. And so um, the third point, I kind of skimmed over it, but um, the third point was to ask. I rounded it up into the second point. So ask for reviews, and then also to collect them. I recommend Wedding Wire. That's what I use. You can use the Knot. You can use your Facebook business page. Um, you can have a form set up on your website if you don't want to use any of these services. And the reason that you wouldn't want to use these services are the same reason that you wouldn't want to use them for your main home online, is that you don't own the knot, you don't own Wedding Wire, you don't own Facebook. They could disappear tomorrow, and if they did, like, your reviews could go with them. So there are ways you can obviously, remedy that. But find a place. One I like to use just one, and I can send the link out. They don't have to be users of Wedding Wire to leave a review. And some people are of the mindset that you want to give them as anywhere they want to leave review. Yelp, Facebook, Wedding Wire, the not. Um, I like just one because then it gets them all in one spot. I can use their little widget, throw it on my website, throw it on my Facebook, and I'm good to go. So I hope you guys will start leaving or start working towards collecting reviews, as soon as you can. And if you don't collect reviews, why not? Why have you not been doing it? Let me know in the comments. If you do, let me know in the comments, and let me know specifically if you found value in collecting reviews. If you think that it's something that's helped your business out, really, I want to know about it. And um, I also, I guess we've got one in here right now, which is great. Take a second to see if there's any questions, and if so, um, yeah, go ahead and leave it in the chat. And if you're watching this later, leave your questions or leave comments in the comment section. And I haven't mentioned this yet, but if you don't follow, if you're not subscribed, please take a couple seconds and subscribe. Hit that alert bell. I do one video every week, and I just wrapped up a series on things that you need to start a DJ business in terms of music, the marketing effort, the gear that you're going to need. So you can go back and watch those. But I'm jacked on it. I'm stoked to be up here helping out. And if you want to follow me on a daily basis, you can head to Instagram at DJ Jason Hooper, and I'm on there every day. I'm on stories, I'm leaving posts, and I'm really excited to be interacting and getting to know you guys. And hopefully we can build this community and we can learn from each other, and we can really up the game in terms of wedding and event DJing, and even clubs and bars. And I want to help raise the bar for everybody. A rising tide raises all ships. So anyway, thank you for joining. This has been my first live stream, and I'm really glad I've got to do it. And maybe I'll do one a week, and we'll get into talking shop, and I can learn more about you guys. So, anyway, thanks a lot. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you've had a great week. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.